Alright, upgraded with our lapel mics.
Look at that.
Moving up in the world.
Wait,
One published
where's that,
episode, and look at us now, lah. Joe Rogan, hoo-ha. Welcome everybody back to episode number 5 of The Dry Ride. I'm Shane.
I'm Trev, and the engine's running.
Let's off the engine.
Very
It was
good.
making the phone wobble.
That's what that was.
Oh, I hope the intro will be alright. Should we do it again? Nah, it'll be fine.
Nah, fuck it.
Like my brain.
What are we, good?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, the lighting is all wrong.
Like,
We did it in the dark last week.
if we're about anything, it's fucking fuck it.
Yeah.
The whole
The
idea
fucking
is just
button in the
fuck
right
it.
fucking.
Yeah.
So, what's the crack, Trev?
Divil a bit. We go home.
I'm gonna head away then. How was your week, yeah?
How's the week been? I no longer have a pipe in my penis.
You got de-piped.
I got de-piped.
Unpiped.
So that's good.
Any update there?
Do you know what? It was such a dose having the fucking thing around, and like I couldn't wait to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I'm delighted it's gone, but fuck me,
miss
it's I know the way I'm building up.
Yeah.
That's it, I'm
longing
gonna
for
say.
more. Every morning I wake up and the erection's not the same.
Yeah, having a peaceful erection in the morning, it's just not right.
Brilliant.
Oh fuck's sake!
Oh, but come on, what were you gonna say?
but
Yeah.
it still stings to pee, man.
It still burns a bit.
Yeah.
Sure, like,
But
what's
like,
the hose made of? Rubber or?
yeah.
That's
It might as well have
why
been.
I asked that
Yeah,
question.
like,
I'm interested in buying one.
might as well have been made of fucking barbed wire by
of
Jesus
course,
Christ.
for where it's going.
Oh,
yeah.
stop! Like, if it was marshmallows, it would still be going up my fucking
it would
dick.
be
like.
unpleasant.
Yeah. So I'm
Don't try marshmallows.
So yeah, basically glad that's gone.
Yeah.
Still a bit sore. I did find out as well during the week that the next hospital appointment where I finally find out my fucking results about that yolk in my bladder is going to be Monday.
Oh great!
So yeah.
They're not sitting on their hands here, like.
Yeah,
That's
well,
good.
like the thing is, I have to go into the hospital,
Yeah.
and I was like, right,
You're
that's
not
like
allowed to bring a shotgun.
you're not allowed.
You're not allowed.
Yeah, they express that.
It's kind of a recommendation.
But I was kind of like, look, maybe they, maybe if it's bad news, they want to, tell the person, but like I'm very much kind of like, could you just send me a text? Like fucking, I honest to God, I can deal with the shit.
Just let me know.
It's a pain in the whole going and.
Well, you don't like going into places like that anyway.
Yeah,
like,
that's my discomfort. Like,
course.
no.
Does it? Sorry to cut across you, but I'm just curious about the agoraphobia. Does it make it any easier after you're doing something like that? The next, so you went to the hospital the last day, and now the next time you do it, does having gone before make it any easier?
Yes.
Or is it just painful?
No, it's it is always easier. Like anytime I like when I was in hospital for 2 weeks with the gallbladder.
Yeah.
Fucking that was, I was fine being in there because I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
That like I literally I couldn't do anything else. So like there was no fears or anything like that. No agoraphobia to be fucking bothering me.
I know what you mean.
I was distracted enough, And
there
because
was no other way around it anyway. Like,
yeah, that's it.
Choice,
you know what? It's literally, it's like the fucking smooth segue here. Fucking like the rock bottom sort of idea of getting better from active addiction. Like I was only able to do that because I was in such a shit condition.
Yes.
And like I had no other options, that I was just like, okay, fucking fine, whatever.
I know what you mean.
I'll just go into treatment. I don't care.
It takes the challenge out of the action of doing it, doesn't it? Kind of when you're faced with, I was the same, like pre-treatment both times.
Beaten down and just
I was just so, there was no other way, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had no choice in the matter, but I'd be very like that, how am I going to describe this now? Like if I have no choice in the matter, it kind of leaves my head because there's no what if I, or maybe if I, or how, what if
Yeah.
I did it like this, or what if I did it like that? There is no other literal way. And I can't think of a normal life example, but like, it just, the obsession then kind of leaves my head. But if there is any wiggle room at all, I'll obsess over it. Like.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, I'm not sure why that was relevant to anything, but
I'm sure it was. I have
probably.
no
idea. We need a girl in the back taking minutes, you know,
yeah.
with her little, just so we can be like,
yeah, fucking just catch us up.
So anyway, you were talking about having.
Oh right, so the agoraphobia thing. So
Yes.
like basically, the idea of me being in a hospital for fucking 2 weeks, like without having been in like excruciating fucking agony that needed to get that, like I needed to be taken care of, that would have been just too much. I mean, like I wouldn't have been able to fathom being able to do something like that. But because I was like, I had no other option, you know, I was in there, and so it didn't even bother me, you know. And because of that 2 weeks, and I came out, like once I came out of the hospital, I felt like even places where I'd typically be a bit nervous about going to, it was a lot easier.
That's good.
Like it is a case of repetition and fucking like, because you're rewiring something.
Yeah, it just takes time. Like it takes time to form these things. It takes time to undo them.
Like because agoraphobia and like a myriad of fucking mental health shit that I have, you know, like fucking delicious cocktail in my head,
by fucked upness.
And
like,
but that's I know.
You know more than most.
But it's but that's like all those things is why I drank, like, and why I took drugs is because I needed to fucking get away from that, and I was just convinced that I was fucking tapped, you know, like that there was no such thing as rewiring, that I was just broken, like, and that's that. But things like you know, repeating an uncomfortable situation, and like teaching yourself that, you know, see, you are fine, you know, like nothing did actually happen. Like I have to go through certain uncomfortable sensations, like panic attacks. They still come about.
They're fucking awful.
They are fucking horrendous.
Like, I've only ever had maybe 1 or 2, lad, and it's
really,
it's fucking awful. I really feel bad. I really feel for people who suffer with them. Do you know what I mean?
Like that's why I dropped out of school in the first place, was because I just started having them, and I didn't know. I didn't know why. Like,
at that age, you didn't fucking clue.
Fucking, and like around that time, you know, that would have been when I was smoking the dodgy, stinky hash, and fucking, you know, the rotten. Fucking terrible stuff. Yeah, like
this is legal.
And fucking, I'd be there fucking like literally, like, and fucking do what do we call it? Was it
Squidgy Black?
No, but when you like spray a fucking Lynx can into a plastic bag and huff on it.
Oh,
is that
how you used to do it? We used to just do
it. Just straight.
Through a towel, like. I'm with like
beautiful fresh.
Yeah.
Fucking speaking with Africa.
That's another thing that I actually forgot all about that.
Right? I only remembered it in treatment.
Yeah.
I was like,
I remember it every now and again. I hear people say things like that in meetings and it dawns on me, but I always forget. There was a time in our house when I was a teenager where there was no aerosols allowed of any description. Like,
fuck.
Yeah, you too.
Right. Like, but no, that's the sort of shit that I totally fucking forgotten about.
And that's addiction. Like.
Yeah. Like I was literally doing shit to get out of my head.
Do you know, I struck a fire extinguisher once. My father came into my room. It froze a towel to my lips and a back towel. And I was holding a maths book upside down pretending to do homework. And like 11:30 at night, and he was like, what the fuck? He came in because he heard the thud of the fire extinguisher hitting the ground.
Yeah, and you were fine. This is a normal young fella.
I was completely out of my mind. Yeah, it's hilarious now to describe that crazy situation. but it's not funny at the time. Like, it's retarded.
Like, you're literally you're doing something to fucking escape the madness in your
15,
head.
Like,
yeah,
or 16 maybe, but thereabouts.
Because we didn't have any answers. Like, we were just left to kind of like, okay, so I'm crazy and I'm alone.
Let's go!
And I know nobody else in the world who is like me.
Yeah, I'm alone in this. Like,
because everybody shuts the fuck up about it. Like, there's loads of us out there, and we all just fucking keep wish, and we fucking get crazier and crazier, and then we fucking rely on something like a fucking
disease,
substance.
It's crazy how the disease manifests its way it manifests itself in people in the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the behaviors might be different, but the base disease is just very same.
But that's it. Like, when like, for the longest time, I was still under the impression that, okay, yeah, you can get addicted to heroin and you can get addicted to alcohol. Those are the only two things.
Yeah.
You know, people saying that, you know, they're addicted to sex are just horny fuckers. You know, like,
he's just a horny dude.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, he's just a bound boy.
Yeah, he loves to jump.
But like, the thing is, finally, like, after understanding the why of like leaning on something like a substance or just a habit or an experience, it makes perfect sense that people be addicted to fucking anything, gambling and fucking sex, and
anything
foods, that's going to give you
shopping,
exactly,
anything that gives you your dopamine.
Yeah,
like
and all it is a way of trying to throw any sort of plaster on top of a fucking wound that you haven't. Maybe you don't know that it's even there, that it needs to be healed, and maybe you know it's there and you don't know how to heal it, which was very much my fucking situation. You know, until I was told, I just was broken, and that was it. You know, fucking draw a line under it. That's it.
I got that experience as well in treatment the first time. Well, both times I was told it, but I just mean it was kind of a pretty significant experience the first time when I was told, like, because all the while I just thought I was fucked up. I thought I was, do you know what? For a lot of my life, lad, I knew I was insane. Like, I thought that I was just crazy. There was something wrong. I was insane and a lunatic.
Yeah.
And I used to lean into it, like. But I also thought that I was a bad person, and that I was a shit person and a shit friend, and I was in many ways, but through addiction, like. But I just mean I had all these opinions of myself of being a shit and terrible human. And then when I got into treatment, and they're like, no, you actually have a disease, and it's actually not your fault. Like, but then that doesn't take away from having to accept responsibility for your actions.
Oh no.
I just mean that, like, it's actually not my fault. And like the way I was told, like, so like whatever happened in our upbringing, and sometimes nothing ever happened, but for me personally, my childhood was a bit fucked up for different reasons, but also very good in a lot of ways. But that kind of left me feeling. It left me in a position that when something was offered to me to make me feel better, I was going to take it because I already felt shit inside.
Yeah, well,
but I didn't know any of that, like, until it was explained to me.
But it makes logical sense in your so, like, situation.
I was
Why
told,
wouldn't
like,
you?
the fact that you did that the first time I took coke or took drugs or whatever it was like, you can't lay blame on yourself too heavily for that, because, like, no wonder you did, like, kind of a thing, you know.
Yeah.
But that was just there was a sense of relief in that, and knowing, like, that I'm not an inherently bad person and this actually isn't my fault. But then, no, we have to take responsibility. No, do we have that awareness?
Yeah.
We have to take. We have to be accountable and be responsible for what comes after that.
I think that's fucking vitally important, by the way, and it's a step that I think some people, especially, well, I've seen anyway, some people in early recovery, they take that relief that, you know, yeah, man, something fucked up happened to you.
Yeah.
You needed something to get, and it's like,
I know
fuck, that's great.
This,
But then
they run with that.
Yeah, it's like, no, but hang on a second.
Yeah.
You still did the things that you did when you were in active addiction.
Yeah.
You still have to.
Accountable,
like, you are still accountable, and there's no fucking running away from that.
No,
look,
the initial disease isn't our fault. But
no.
Of it is completely, we're adults. Like,
look, that's it. And do you know what? There's a relief that I found anyway that comes with taking responsibility as well.
Yeah,
And being able to, like, when I finally like said openly to my pals and that, like, especially after like the questionnaire shit that we had to do in treatment, I was like,
your buddy with the really firm handshake.
yeah, he loved that. Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah, the really firm handshake.
I hope it's okay that I just said his name or his nickname or whichever. But anyway,
fuck you, Patch.
I'll take that as a yes.
No, he loved that compliment. What the fuck was I saying now?
We were talking about being responsible and accountable.
Yes.
And people running with that.
Oh, yeah.
And your disease could latch on to that and be like, here, this isn't even your fault.
There you go.
But
that's it. It's it's a tricky one.
Go that way, like
that's it, and it does, and I've fucking seen it.
And people wouldn't do that like intentionally. That's not the intentional conclusion they would come to. But your disease can latch on to
No, that's it. But it's yet again another sneaky little
fucking sneaky cunt,
like it's another little weakness that'll get he'll take advantage of that too.
It's the tiny little crack that spiders out and shatters the whole pane, like, isn't it?
Oh, speaking of that, fucking
you were smoking crack again?
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
The nuts so dry, right?
Yeah. He's wet again. He's moist. Moist maker.
What a way to say I had a relapse.
Lads, I'm moist. Talk about leaving it open to interpretation.
Oh, don't throw away that towel yet. I need to dry up. For fuck's sake. No, I was going to say I went to the dentist.
It was 2:30, was it?
It was 2:30. You deserve a fucking slap for that one.
What time is it? 2:30. You asshole. Did you go to the dentist?
I did, boy.
I did as well.
Yeah, that's it. That's what reminded me of it.
Dentist friends.
Dentist twins. Oh. What did you get done?
Filling.
Just the one?
What's sure you done a throat fuck?
I was there.
Just the one, yeah. You're gonna one up me now by getting 2 fillings. 3.
Got 3, motherfucker. Because I've got terrible teeth because I'm an addict.
Yeah.
And I didn't take care of myself.
Yeah, I literally don't brush my teeth off enough. I was giving out about the price of the filling. It was 180 quid, lad. I was like, what the fuck? What's it made of?
I've got a medical card, so I got 2 for free.
I have as well, but their place that I go to, it's the first time there in years, they don't accept it. Fair enough.
That's right, yeah, it's changed now. But it was $100 for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck that. Look,
so I get 3.
I was
3 for For only 100, I get 3. You don't think when you go to Tesco and it's like 3 for 2 and you get 96 packets.
I showed up. I was like, here, you might as well break one and fill that. I want to make the most of this.
Yeah.
But fucking.
Here, I was complaining about the price of it to a buddy. He was like, it's terrible, but you could also just brush your teeth. I was like, you cunt. That is not helpful.
Do you know what? What he said to me was, he was like, okay, yeah, so you spotted the fucking the cavities. He was like, well, your gums are looking well, but like you do have like a slow set of few cavities going on there. And I was like, well, fucking, there was about 18 years there.
About an adult's lifetime of no brushing.
Yeah, where I was, well, like I would brush my teeth. It's just, when you're fucking lashing back a fucking liter of vodka a day, it tends to deteriorate things,
My mom
but what he said to me was, he was like, this, like, it made sense because since fucking sobering up, like, I just take care of my fucking teeth as usual. And he was like, yeah, it actually looks like you weren't taking care of them, and now you fucking are, and like it slowed down the whole fucking the cavity process.
How about when they're trying to talk to you and your mouth's open and full of stuff, and you're like, you did it on purpose, fucking.
I would like.
I would be like, yeah. Can you sing the alphabet there? Can you?
No, only consonants.
Come on, close your lips. My mom was like, do you grind your teeth a lot? And it was on the tip of my tongue to be like, no, but I've been to a lot of festivals. I didn't. I was just like, oh, yeah, in my sleep a bit, yeah. I felt like a lot of yolks going, yeah. Get fucking triggered by it. But
Oh,
Just
good
anyway,
God.
I'm lost, and when we started and ended, your week was good.
Do you know what? I woke up this morning. I was a bit achy, and I know I'm gonna be. I'm gonna
we're
be.
back in the room.
Okay. Yeah. So I woke up and I was all achy and I was a bit sweaty and I was like, "Fucking hell!" I feel like I've almost got a fucking hangover, like you know. And no, it's not an issue, but it's something that I have to fucking.
Come on.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that. It was your body addiction, be like,
don't tell him.
More.
Paracetamol.
Really? Yeah.
I've been popping the fuckers this week.
Yeah.
But like in fairness, it's because.
Just don't do that and you'll be grand.
Okay.
Remember that time treatment where it was like, just don't drink and you'll be grand, bud.
Right. Can I go home?
Go on.
But no, I genuinely.
You want to watch that in a serious note,
but it's like it's not an issue, but I actually appreciate that. That's where my head goes.
Yeah.
That it's like, oh, I want to keep an eye on that now. You know?
It's just, you know what? That just reminded me, and it kind of the same vein of the dentist stuff. I was telling you last week, but I need to get 4 wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, but you're going under, right?
I'm going under for it, but I'm getting them all out at the same time. So I'm going to need pain relief after, but I'm concerned about it. Like, I'm going to tell the surgeon, whatever they're called, dental surgeon. I'm going to tell them the situation and like, because they could just be like, here's fucking Solpadol and whatever. And I'm going to, when I first realized when I was at the dentist and a couple of months ago in the first talk about getting them all out at the same time, my addiction straight away reared its head and said, "Lethal, we're going to get fucked on Solpadol." Like, honestly, it was one of the first thoughts. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm going to have to watch that. Like, but anyway, that just reminded me.
When did you say that's happening?
I have a consultation on the 13th of October. And then I'm not sure when the surgery is. It hasn't been scheduled yet.
Okay.
It's happening in probably before Christmas.
Okay. Yeah. Fucking keep me updated with this.
Yeah, no, I will. Yeah.
Because like, let me know what you're thinking. Like, because I get it.
The same brainwave as you were talking about or the paracetamol. But so stop taking them. What are you taking them for? For the filling?
No. Me William.
Oh, I forgot. Well,
like literally.
But you could have tried to get stronger stuff and like.
See, that's it. I'm not actually giving myself a hard time, but I think I was like this morning. I woke up and I like because I was feeling achy and stuff. I was like, first thing that went to my head. Not that I fucking had a cold or anything like that, but I was like, oh my god, am I withdrawing off fucking paracetamol?
Paracetamol, yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Yeah, me.
I doubt it. It's just that I am very wary of things.
Yeah.
These
we
days.
have to be.
Like, you have to be vigilant. Like,
vigilance is
you know?
key. Because
like I'm not worried about it, but like because I don't want to be. I don't want to be fucking exhausted by this either.
No, I know that you're not going around like. It's like when you have to baby-proof the house, like,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not going around like, what's going to try and get me? Like,
yeah. Because I personally, and this is very much personal. It's not for everybody, but like, I would feel like, I still have like my addiction still fucking just like rampant. If I was like still worried about being around booze and fucking, you know, like that to me, it just I'd feel. Fuck's sake, you know, I'm still owned by this thing.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I fucking fully understand people in recovery who don't go to the pubs anymore and like just
of course.
Like, why would you? Why would it even interest you anymore?
Yeah.
It does interest me because I hang out with my pals and you know, and I fuck off when I want to.
Yeah.
It's, you know, and they're all very understanding.
You have a different experience of pubs because of being a musician. Like, do you know, would that be relevant? No. Would you look at a pub a different way, or am I just making things up? I'm just thinking because you would go. I don't know what I'm saying.
I know, like the thing is, I don't know if it makes much of a difference because you know what? Even before the fucking music, I loved being a musician because I had to gig in pubs and. If I was in a pub, I got to drink.
Yeah.
You know, like it was still always the gat came first. Like, you know, fucking.
No, I was just thinking, would your association be different than someone who would have just went to the pub to drink?
Well, I suppose I do. Like, I have very kind of like romantic ideas about the pub still. Like, I
really. Sounds like a bit of a flag,
doesn't it?
Yeah, I love the pub.
But no, I like. But I don't.
My listeners.
But like, I don't go into the pub when I'm like on my lonesome or anything. Like, why would I? I'd be fucking bored out of my tits.
Social thing, and then you leave when you feel.
And that's
like
it.
You want to leave,
And like I said, see, I'm fortunate enough. Well, the thing is, I'm fortunate enough in that I've got some great fucking pals who get it and are really understanding. So, like, if they are going down for a couple of pints, I'll get the invite, and most of the time I'll say, no, I couldn't be arsed. And then the times that I do want to, I'll just pop down and I'll have myself a fizzy pop, and then if the fucking conversation starts getting boring, I just fuck off.
If the vibe is wrong, then you just head away.
Basically, I typically stay for about, say, 3 pints, and then
that's a good benchmark, I'd say. Yeah.
And by that stage, people start talking shit.
Repeating.
And I'm like, well, that's me gone. See you later, lads. And they all just fucking, all right, see you later.
You know, drunk people are annoying, and like, don't get me wrong, I was one of them for years. Like, and I'm sure I'm still an annoying person from time to time. But like, shut the fuck up. Pause this one. I busted it off. Press play again. It'll cut back to us. Broke up. I'm bleeding nose.
I have to go back to the dentist.
But I don't know what we were on about.
Going to the pub, and there was something fucking from a conversation before that I wanted to get at. It was when you mentioned your concerns about like
pain relief. Wisdom teeth. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to need pain relief.
Yeah. See, the thing is,
I'd probably just Nurofen. I'd say a limit. I don't want anything with codeine in or not, because you get a bang off that. And I like that because I'm a junkie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, look, I would say that, and again, a lot of this now is very much just my fucking experience, and I have no authority or fucking. But I'm taking no responsibility for anyone else, for anyone else's shit, because now everyone is different in this thing. But like,
it's just your strength on it, your
experience. When I ended up in the hospital with fucking gallstones,
man. What did you do?
Man, I was on morphine for about 10 days.
I was just about to go little.
But like, when I tell you,
after?
I might have told you about this one, which I was very fucking proud of.
When the nurse caught you with your finger in your bum.
Cut.
Don't tell them.
Caught me.
Yeah. Pressing the button. Having a danger poke. Oh, stop.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
We leave this in.
That's what I said.
We're actually 12-year-olds at heart.
No, when I finally, after I had one fucking operation where they took it out, and then they didn't realize that a couple of stones were after tucking away into my bile duct. So after they sewed me up, pressure grew, and then it exploded, and then my bile went over my pancreas and shit.
And wash you out, and
I had to so that was like the day after the first procedure, and
so
I
you
was
had your
in.
Gallbladder removed.
Oh yeah, it's gone,
full up of rocks, was it?
Yeah, about 20 of them.
Really?
Yeah. Normally people have one, maybe two, and I had about fucking 20. I was when I tell you. Well, like the bile duct did, because like when they took out the gallbladder, they didn't realize that a couple of stones had went into the bile duct, so then after they sewed me up and sent me off, they were like, "Oh, that's grand, he's gonna heal up away." Half a day later, fucking just popped, and the fucking agony I was in. I was like,
horrific,
lads. No, you've no idea. Something is fucking knocking me out immediately. Fucking, I cannot do this, you know.
Help,
and it was at like fucking 3 or 4 in the morning, and I had four. I had 4 nurses around me because I was fucking just like I was sweating with pain, fucking, and no.
Trevor, that sounds horrific, man.
It was, honest to God, the worst. Do you know what? It was fucking worse than withdrawal.
Really?
Yeah.
I imagine so. Like, how big is your scar? A couple of inches, or is it like?
It was keyhole.
Oh yeah, I think.
So I got that yolk there, and they cut my belly button, and there's a little slice up here as well.
Mad.
Yeah.
You know, if you press your belly button too hard, your arms and legs fall off. I tell my daughter that all the time. She knows I'm joking, obviously. I press her belly. It's like Action Man ejection. You know what I mean? Limb ejection. Sorry, go on. Anyway, so
oh yeah,
you
so
burst open and all the nurses.
yeah,
around,
and like fucking the worst pain I'd ever been in my life. But so the next day, I wasn't able to get into surgery that next day, but they doped me up.
Really?
I mean, I was fucking out of it, Shane. But my point in that is that I was in such absolute agony that like it had nothing to do with getting a buzz
or get away from yourself.
That's it.
Yeah, I suppose there's a big difference, like.
And so I had my second surgery, and they fucking did it right. And so I get sewn up.
Was it their fault that thing?
Oh yeah. A couple of pals were like, you might have an old lawsuit there. I was like, I couldn't give a fuck. Just get me out of here.
Get me out of the hospital.
But so after the second surgery, and I was all kind of tidied up and whatever, I think I was probably on morphine for maybe 2 more days. And on the way, like when they were like about to take me off and stuff, the nurse comes over and she was like, well, do you want one for the road? And yeah, I was like, no, I'm all right, thanks.
I won't. That's it.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. But I was genuinely, I was like
Mrs. Doyle with a cup of tea, but instead of
go on. You will. You will. But I was like, in fairness, I said, no, I'm good. Thanks very much. She's like, all right, suit yourself. And she was. And then over to another person. Hey, do you want to get a Domino's? But I did tell her then after, like, she'd taken out the fucking intravenous stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm actually in recovery. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
No, of course.
I was like, yeah, you bitch.
Yeah.
No, the nurses there were fucking spectacular. They're just incredible, hard workers, man.
I was in, it's a good few years ago now, maybe 2018. I cut my hand at work, small cut.
Why'd you do that?
Because I was feeling low in self-esteem.
Oh, shit.
No, it was an accident at work. There was a knife slipped. I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing with a knife. I was trying to tighten a screw and it slipped.
Were you a chef at the time?
I was chefing, yeah. Chefing.
You were chefing.
Yeah, sure. But,
okay.
But anyway, the cut, it was a tiny cut. It healed, and then it was infected. So I ended up in hospital for like 6 nights on antibiotic IV.
Shit, yeah.
But at night time especially, like the nurses had like, I can't remember how many exactly, but there was one nurse to like 30 patients, you know.
Right, yeah.
But the reason I'm talking about it is I just wanted to say, fucking the staff up there are fantastic. For what they're putting up with and what they're dealing with. Can you imagine? Obviously, it's a calling, I'd say, like, you know, and they must love their job.
Oh, you must, you have to be a certain person.
There every day, and as we all know, the system is broken at the moment, and for whatever reasons, we're not going to get into that because I don't have a valid opinion. I'm not important enough in that regard. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know what your point is going to be first.
I don't
so I don't know what you're not equipped to say yet because you haven't told us.
Nurses suck. No, I just wanted to say they're all very good, just as you were on about it. They are very, my experience of them up there. But going to work every day knowing that it's a shit show.
Yeah,
and still doing it and turning up and being good.
But that's why I think you're right. It's fucking, it is that. It's got to be a calling because fucking hell. You got to be a certain type of person to do a job like that.
Just watching that woman there. Anyway,
I get. Who's she talking to?
And she's FaceTiming someone else.
I can see your eyes drifting away. You're just in a totally different place.
It's fucking ADHD rampant. But here, anyway, listen. The week that went past for us, lad. Mm-hmm. So we're obviously ahead of time.
Yeah.
So we published episode 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, yeah. At this stage, we now have episode 1 up. That's exciting.
And look, we already put up an appreciation post. But once again, we're very appreciative to everybody for all the kind messages and the the nice feedback. We got some great feedback and
some lovely support, some lovely messages from pals and a couple of people, that I don't even really know.
Yeah,
so
a couple of people that I wouldn't be very friendly with commented and got onto me, and so no, we're very appreciative.
Yeah.
It was terrifying, lad. You know, the day Tuesday when I was uploading it,
yeah,
it was taking ages, and I was fucking probably didn't start trying to upload it. Anyway, look, learning curve. But I was shaking, lad.
Really?
Yeah, my nerves. And the night before, lad, I was getting into bed, and I was just starting to wind down, getting into bed, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Really?
I started freaking out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it's because for someone who had paralyzing social anxiety and fears and everything all my life through addiction, and just being so afraid to be vulnerable at all, or even realize that I couldn't be vulnerable.
Talk about this.
Like... Yeah. I was talking about it in aftercare the other night, and I was telling the group about the podcast and everything, and they know everything from, because this is the group that I was in when I was in relapse a few months ago. So they know exactly how bad it was and everything, and they were like, look now, and I said, exactly, I'd like to see him try and tell me I have social anxiety now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, isn't that incredible?
Like, yeah, but anyway, it was terrifying, lad. So
well done, man.
No, but for both of us, well done, and we're really appreciative.
Well, like,
of it,
thank you all very much.
Because I hope it can help people.
So far, like
I think it does, and I hope it does.
Like I said, I've heard from a couple of people now, and they themselves have been appreciative, which I fucking love. I think that, like, if that's all it was, that's enough. Like, you know, like
I agree.
Like at the end of the day, I love doing this because I get to chill out with my pal and talk fucking honestly about bullshit, you know, and fucking this is just shooting the shit, and I love it. If someone else can get something out of that as well, fucking win.
Yeah. Like, it's beneficial for me and you.
Yeah.
First of all, because it gives us, not that we need an excuse to hang out, but like, life gets in the way. Like, it does, stuff, you know, so it's easier for us to. It's a common reason or whatever I'm trying to say, but and if it helps other people, then great. You know. Yeah. That's it. No, that's not the end.
No,
that's not the end. No, I was about to be like, we're done, but we're not.
Are we gonna keep going, so?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, right.
We'll give it another couple of minutes, I suppose.
Fucking happy days.
You didn't even ask me about my week.
Yeah,
I see him every week. Do you know what?
I don't give a shit about your week.
Yeah, we're about to have a fucking lovers tiff here, like. You know what I actually wanted.
Tell me about your week.
My week was great, lads. Some days weren't great. Some moments of days weren't great. But every day, I woke up and decided I was going to stay in recovery today. I'm not going to use today. I'm going to stay in my 24-hour program. Every day in recovery is a great day, lad. I don't care if my day is terrible. Like, at the end of the day, if I get my head to the pillow sober, then it's been a great day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like that.
You've been keeping busy as well, man.
I've been keeping really busy. Do you know what they say? My worst day in recovery isn't a patch on my
best day in addiction.
Best day in addiction. Is that the way it goes?
Something like that.
Yeah. If that makes sense to people. So I've been really busy. We have this going on. So we're on the fly. We're learning about. Well, we're not editing this, so we're learning about how to clip and post.
Yeah. Like all this fucking guerrilla sort of fucking shit that we are so like. Our posting and stuff like that is just we are so novice.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's okay.
We're learning.
Like this polished thing, like everything you've seen.
Yeah. We're not polished. No. And you know what?
That's all right.
I love leaning into that and embracing the fact that we just try to we're a couple of lads just fucking in recovery who want to talk about this. And we're figuring out the fucking posting and online shit as we go.
We're learning, and it's great. Look, but anyway,
early days, like.
Other than that, I've been really busy, obviously working, and I bought a 3D printer, as you know.
Yes.
Just flat out 3D printing stuff.
Absolutely everything you can think of.
Yeah, random objects like a suitcase for my daughter's doll with wheels that works.
I was gonna say fucking let's show them the. We can't show you what Shane made because he printed what you are resting in at the moment. He's got a phone holder.
Stand,
Fucking very, very nifty.
So I'm busy with that, and as you know, I have a YouTube channel in creation at the moment. Myself and my friend are going to be recording the first episode on Wednesday.
What's that called?
It is called A Fork Full of Cork, and it is going.
Oh, I love it! You never told me that. That's very good.
I thought I had
a fork full of cork.
A fork full of cork.
And what is a fork full of cork?
I was going to give a smart remark.
Tell us what it actually is.
Tell us the real thing, asshole. You know what I mean? Stop being a 4-year-old for 5 minutes.
Just
so it's going to be about food. My background is as a chef, as you know, for years. And my other very close friend of mine, who's also a foodie, comes from a foodie family. So we're going to be doing like food reviews and food vlogging, kind of around local, trying to support and promote local businesses, and just have a laugh. Another reason to hang out with a good buddy, lad, eat some food and record the stupid shit we say and have a laugh and try and promote a business, and you know. So I'm doing that.
Fucking cool, man.
So I'm up the walls. Yeah, but listen, life is good, lad. Some like I said, some moments of some days and some whole days are shit, and I'm like a lunatic, and that's not great. But then I mean, when you look at the bigger picture, life is pretty good, lad. I don't have a whole lot wrong with my life. I have a roof over my head. I have 2 happy, beautiful children. I have a fantastic partner. And everything after that is either a bonus or noise. And like, as they say, Trevor, a grateful addict will never use, lad. And gratitude and awareness are huge in recovery. Yeah. Being grateful for stuff and being inherently grateful for like the bigger picture stuff. Like we both get to go into a warm bed tonight. Do you know how many people of the population of the world don't have that luxury? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Look at the situation in Gaza at the moment. Not to get political, but I just mean I'm grateful the fact that my children are safe and sound and full of
bit of perspective,
bit of perspective. Yeah. But anyway, so that's my week.
I love hearing how fucking good things are going for you, man.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
But I only have it, but it's only going that good one day at
a
time.
That's it. I was just gonna say, like, because I'd be same fucking boat as you, man. Yeah. Like, I'm not just coursing through my weeks.
It's hard.
I have some like fucking it's because when I fucking show up and I meet up with you, I just want to start laughing. It's just it just happens. Like I can't help it
naturally.
But it's but yeah, like up and downs, man.
Life has curveballs, ups and downs. Yeah.
That's why I'm delighted I'm at this point in my recovery where like it would take more than the small sort of slip ups, that could have derailed me in the very beginning. Like it would take a lot more now to do that. But so I'm fortunate that, and I'm grateful that I'm at that fucking point in my life where like I've just gained so much from my recovery so far that like it's not even a toss up. Like it would be an unfortunate state of events that would send me back to that. Right now, man, fucking grateful addict.
Yeah, grateful addict. Before we finish up, I want to spend a few minutes talking about meetings, Trevor. Because I was speaking to someone the other day after the podcast, and it's just this particular person is looking to try and get to treatment at the moment. They are struggling, and so I was just chatting to the person about all that stuff, but he didn't kind of seem to. Just from his reaction, I was talking about meetings, and I don't think he understood or knew anything about them. So I just want to actually talk about what meetings are, because I had no idea even about recovery. Sorry, I had no idea about meetings or the fellowship or things like that. So I just want to talk. So like meetings, AA, NA, CA. There's GA for gambling. There's OA for Overeaters Anonymous. I think that's kind of it, is it? But
look, there's an anonymous for fucking anything. Like,
so like yours is A, and then mine is A.
I'd occasionally go to NA as well.
I don't just alienate myself from any group, because those meetings are all people with a disease trying to get well, regardless of whatever substances. And the fellowships don't discriminate between either, so you're welcome everywhere, like as such. But so in a meeting, there's a secretary and there's a person who does the chair. We spoke about that a bit last week, I think. Yeah. But you're under no obligation to speak. And when you're in early recovery, they nearly kind of encourage just listening.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll go around the room and ask if you want to share, and then you can just say, I will just listen today, thank you. Or what you can do after a while, if you become a bit more comfortable, is you can just come in and say, I just want to connect with the meeting. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you very much. And you can leave it at that. Because I remember myself when I was first going to meetings that I was full of anxiety and just fucking madness when I was first in recovery, and like it'd be coming around the room in your direction nearly, and I'd be fucking white knuckling at my sweaty palms. I'd be freaking out, Trevor.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and it would take away from the whole experience
That's
of the meeting.
it, yeah.
I'm not listening then because I'm up in my
Yeah,
head
that's
about
it.
the fact that what will I say? And
Yeah.
it's very intense, but there's actually no pressure. Like you know, you just go and listen.
None. That's
People
it.
share their experience, their strength, and their hope. But the chairperson tells you how it was before, during, and after addiction, and then you have the choice to share about what you can relate to that person, or you can just share about how your day has been or how your week has been. You can talk about whatever is relevant to you, and there's no right or wrong thing to say. Kind of, I suppose there are wrong things to say, like, but I mean, there's no right or wrong thing to talk about if it's how you're feeling, as long as you're not being abusive or as long as you're not being out of order.
That's it.
You know
Look,
I mean?
exactly, and quite frankly, I'd be surprised, you know, to see someone in there doing that. Yeah, I know, I get it.
You know what I'm trying to say. But just for people, if they have thoughts of what they can or can't say, like, but then you catch a meeting, in-person ones, all over the country, 3 times a day, for all the fellowships, for all the different ones. But you can also get Zoom meetings, which are online.
Yeah.
And you can get a meeting at any hour of the day.
Anytime.
Any time of the day, any day of the week, in any country in the world.
Yeah.
Like, I work shift work, so I work nights. So I regularly log on to meetings in Australia and New York.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. Like, if I just run a meeting while I'm working away, like,
you know? The Yanks are fucking batshit.
They're lunatics, lad. But they're passionate, lad. Oh my God. And do you know what? They seem to have... The Irish people are a very downtrodden and beaten race of people. And we don't like to talk about our feelings, but the Americans are the complete opposite of that. Like, which is really good.
It's a very wholesome... Do you know what?
I thought...
I thought they were like... They sounded like cartoon characters to me at the start. I was like, fucking hell, would you tone it down a bit? But it's only because, like you said, the Irish, we're so fucking... We're so dour, like, you know? But, you know, but it's just... They're a different fucking... They're a different creature, like, you know?
But so that's the meetings, and all those meetings are available. The schedule for in-person and online meetings are available on the likes of alcoholicsanonymous.ie, I think, or
do you know what?
Ireland. You just Google
I was literally going to say, man, if you're looking for a meeting, just fucking Google it, online meeting. Yeah. Boom.
Or in person, or whichever.
Whatever you're looking for. Because like, just you get all your options, and to fucking reiterate about the in-person meetings.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah, just go and have a look.
You don't have to say a fucking word.
And if you don't like it, you can leave.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? There's no pressure.
There really there is none, and no one's going to be badgering you or anything. Literally, just take a fucking seat in the corner if you want to feel like a bit hidden or something.
There's
like, do whatever you want.
At the head of the classroom.
That's it.
You can come in, so
do whatever you want. Pressure, just be there. Fucking see if it's for you. You know. But, give it a go. If you're struggling, fucking give that a go.
Meetings are fantastic, lad. Like, but it's only at this stage of my recovery that the meetings are fantastic. Yeah. But it only happens like that if you keep going back.
Yeah.
Even if you go to one and it's shit, go to the next one.
That's it.
Go to the next one. Because I promise you, if you keep going, your experience of them will change. Lad.
Yeah.
If you're open-minded, listen, as we hear it in the rooms, open-mindedness, is that...
Yeah.
Being open-minded, honesty, and being willing and willingness are the 3 foundations of going to meetings, in my opinion, and of healthy recovery. Like, of just like, if you can go in and listen, and as they say, you try to identify and not compare yourself.
Yeah, that's important. Identify, don't fucking compare.
Trevor's up there and he's talking about some crazy night in the pub he had, and where it ended up being arrested and going to jail for argument's sake.
Sure, I never did that. I'm fine.
I say that, I never did that, so I can't relate to him.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you there will be an underlying relatable theme to that story. You know. So just try and identify and just try and listen. And just, But listen, it takes work, lad, and it's never going to happen the first time you go.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Keep going to meetings, lad. I fucking swear by him. For a fella, when I first started going to meetings, Trevor, I was saying, why is this the only way? Why is this the only way that's marketed by those fellowships? Because that's the way they know it works.
Yeah.
And I used to go in and I'd hear people saying the same fucking thing as I heard them say last week and the same thing I heard them say the week before. But that's because it's true. That's why. They're not just repeating it because it's bullshit. They're repeating it because it's true. I was in a meeting there recently, and in one of the readings it says our primary purpose is to carry the message to the still suffering addict. I think that's it. If I got it a bit wrong, I think that's it.
I think you nailed
it.
And
the ball dropped with me then. The penny dropped. I was like, that's why I hear people saying the same thing, because they're trying to send the same message to new people all the time.
It's not you. It's not you in your world.
It's they're trying to send the message.
Yeah.
And they're sending it because it's true. It's the same. They're telling me the same fucking story because it's real.
There's a guy. There's a guy in my local meeting. 90 years of age.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. And
how long is he in recovery?
40.
Wow,
40 years.
Lad.
Now,
if that's not undeniable evidence,
I tell you what, boy, absolute gentleman. Everybody loves him. But I could rattle off his what he says verbatim, like you know, because he says the same, like he repeats his story the same way, same language, same verbiage, and he has because 40 years he has his story just whittled down to like what it is, what's perfect, like you know what, like all the
mic has been off this whole time, lad. Yours is on.
Is it?
I think mine has been off this whole. I'm sure yours and the phone picked it up.
It fucking better now.
Oh, I really hope it did, lad. Oh my god.
Imagine. I
fucking. This is.
It might have been okay. It
might have been. Okay. Yeah, we'll listen back to it. Might be a way to enhance the audio. Anyway, sorry. But you can hear your man.
Yeah. So he basically after 40. Yeah. Just like, is it
I'm gonna be like this the whole way through the next episode, like checking if it's on.
Oh, fucking very good.
I can't believe that 40 years in sobriety.
Yeah, 40 years.
And if that's not undeniable to the thought process of why do I have to do it this way, or why should I do it this way, or why do they say, why do I have to listen to what they say? Because these are the thoughts that I used to have. So I'm talking about myself.
There's a nice arrogance that still lives there.
If that's not undeniable evidence to that this does work, right?
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Recover, my friend.
He's a great man, and what I love about his story is that although every time he speaks, it's the same fucking story, and it lasts the same length of time, you know, and as well, like he's got it to a T, like just. There's no waste on that.
Yeah,
like it's just
he's completely
boom. This is what happened. This is what happened to me when I was finished, and then this is recovery, and boom, I fucking keep coming back. You know, and it's like a poem that he recites every time, and it's beautiful. I don't tire of hearing his story. So, but it just goes to show that like someone like him, he's an elder of the rooms, you know, like he is fucking passing down wisdom there.
40 years of it. Like.
Yeah, you know.
40 years of learning in recovery.
And him experiencing other people in those rooms throughout fucking all those decades. Throughout 4 decades of it.
You can't buy that.
Huh?
I was at Pat's Hill there recently, a couple of months ago now, and there was a fellow who did the chair. Like that now, he was an elderly gentleman, but he had something like 35 odd years of recovery. And like, that alone makes me want to listen to him.
Yeah.
You know, that knowing
what's
that about,
this guy figured out?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. What did he do? Because I want to do that, like.
Yeah.
Because he's got something there, and I want a bit of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What did he do, and how do I do it?
Yeah. Just fucking like a man. I'd be like a little fucking magpie. I don't take on board everything that everybody says. Fucking half the time, like the way we were even talking there, we get distracted every 5 seconds. That's it's the same in the rooms. I don't beat myself up over it. Like I'll just been so many times I've been sitting in the room, and I realize, Jesus Christ, I've been in my own head for half an hour. You know, fucking just like, and that might be exactly what I fucking needed to do. You know?
Sorry, go on.
But like, it's just that, you know, I'll hear someone will speak up and say just a little sentence,
and then snaps you back,
and I'm like, oh, I get that.
Yeah,
you know?
Man, that's literally exactly what I was going to say there. No, Trevor, that sometimes I can drift off while the chair is happening, and then, or what I could do is pick up on something they say, and then I go get distracted in how I can relate to that and how I'm going to form a share around that in a few minutes. And then, but other times then, right, I could be lost in thinking about me and you doing this next week.
Yep.
And while I'm in a meeting, and then someone says one thing, and it'll bounce me back in or snap me back in, and I'm like, and then I'm locked in.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And there's also been
As
fucking
in locked in focus wise.
Yeah.
Help! Help!
Lock in. Not.
Fuck!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Bastards!
Fucking hell! Oh, I was gonna go somewhere now. I fucking can't
Sorry,
think.
Kate.
Oh yeah, it was about fucking bouncy memories and shit.
Yeah.
There have absolutely been meetings where I've gone in, sat down, and I've left, and I couldn't tell you a single fucking thing that was said. I've just been in my own head the whole fucking time.
Gone. I'm thinking about what colour the dog was that we had when I was a child.
Do you know fucking any bullshit.
Did you ever? I saw a meme the other day, and it was like when you're having a conversation with someone, but you're on autopilot, and when you come back into it, and you're like, I wonder what the other me was just talking about for the last 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can I trust what he just said?
Yeah.
Has he made plans that I don't want to do?
Or like if you say something, and then they say, "What do you mean by that?" And then you come back, and you're like,
what have you landed me in?
Yeah. What do I mean by what?
Oh, amazing!
Yeah, to be their fault.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking to you. That was me.
I wasn't listening.
I wasn't listening. You're boring.
I'd say, shall we wrap it up, kid?
Oh, that's what she said. Yeah, go on.
And I have 2 children because I always say no. I love my children. Don't get me wrong. Fuck's sake. Filter.
Filter? I hardly know her.
I know. Oh my god.
For fuck's sake.
Dark too close to readiness there. Do you carry that around, like waiting for someone to say filter? In the shop over here, someone saying, "Have you got water filters?" Here's a man, filter.
The best thing about it is that it doesn't need to be filter. It just needs to end in "er." You could say you could say water. I hardly know her. It's fucking man.
It's one of those. Here I said this great one to the missus the other day. I was like, yeah, roll that up nice and tight and shove it in the highest rafter of your asshole. It's such a fantastic universal insult. You can swap it out for everything. Do you want dinner? Roll that. Anyway, so I've been Trevor.
I've been Shane.
And this has been the Dry Ride, lads. Thanks again to everyone for the support and all that and the engagement and just for listening to our bullshit. And tune in again same time next week, lads. We'll be here. Thanks very much. Goodbye.
Good luck.